A young couple entered a restaurant and sat down, waiting for their meals. After a few moments, an elderly woman approached their table with a gentle smile and spoke warmly. "Welcome, dear. What would you like to eat?" The young woman immediately stiffened and replied coldly, "What is this? Why are you talking to me like that? You're a staff member. Don't act familiar." The elderly woman looked at her in shock and said softly, "Emily, why are you pretending not to recognize me? I'm your mother." The young man sitting beside her frowned in confusion. "Wait, how do you know her name?" Tears filled the elderly woman's eyes as she replied, "Because she's my daughter. Emily left home 2 years ago when she got a good job. After that, she cut all contact with me." Emily lowered her head, her face burning with shame, and stayed silent. The boyfriend turned to her slowly and said, "You told me your mother passed away years ago. Then who is this woman?" The elderly woman's hands trembled as she looked at her daughter. Emily finally spoke, her voice tight. "Yes, I lied. My mother was poor. I was ashamed of her. I didn't want that life anymore, so I left." The boyfriend stood up, anger and disbelief written across his face. What kind of person abandons the one who sacrificed everything for them? Emily had no answer. She stared at the table, unable to speak. The young man continued firmly, "I was planning a future with you, but I could never be with someone who is ashamed of their own mother. We're done." He then turned to the elderly woman, his tone gentle. "You don't need to worry anymore. You won't be alone." The elderly woman looked at Emily one last time and said calmly, "But listen carefully, my child. I am not a staff member here." She paused, then added, "I am the owner of this restaurant and 7 others like it." Emily froze in shock. The woman continued firmly, "Never abandon someone in their worst times. Life changes and time humbles everyone. Never be ashamed of parents who sacrificed everything. Drop a heart if you agree."